Right, hello and welcome. This is part 13, I think, of our Imperial Dominance campaign with Karl Franz on the Mortal Empires map for Warhammer 2 Total War. And we're going to pick things up where we left them last time. So, we are pretty much just getting ourselves to the point of trying to collect up all of our little elect accounts. Now, we don't quite have enough authority for that, which means we need to realistically decline the next 4 before we can start accepting people in, because of Imperial authority there's only really one way to get it. What is this? Are we allied to them?
What?
No, but we are trading and non-aggression. Okay, well, okay. You're at war with Wintertooth. That is fine. Right, well, people are going to be traipsing up through our land. That's okay. Just going to have to suck it up and deal with it. I mean, not exactly that we want to suck up and deal with it, but, you know, we're just going to have to do that, aren't we? This is a siege army, I believe. Yep. That means cannons. Artillery master. Thank you. And then with this guy, we're going to grab some blade shield. And I'm pretty sure we are sprinting Volkmar up to Fieldorf. Yep. Okay.
Yes, my lord.
This army needs to run to there as quickly as possible. And then we're taking Franz.
Never. The nation calls.
Yeah, let's see if we can hit that army.
For our nation.
I mean, that's just... I mean, yeah.
Move.
Yeah. So that's that army gone and dealt with. So we can run kind of... We want to run towards Wrecker's Point. All of this is kind of irrelevant at the moment. So I've come to the conclusion. Corruption up here, a little bit high to deal with. What isn't chaos is going to be Skaven. So how about I let other factions deal with it themselves rather than having us do it. So we're just going to destroy areas. Oh Christ, no, we've already moved him. Why are we trying to do that? We're just going to destroy towns as we come across them. We're not going to try and look after them. And so in doing that, we are going to benefit ourselves, really. We're going to go past Longship Graveyard for a minute. That's all doing money. We are really trying to get money in. No. Right, no, that should be fine. We're not using you for any of that. Right, who are you? And where are you? Oh, you're in, right, Immortality. And Lupo Caslane. I mean, do we really need you? Are you in an army? You are? Why are you in Franz's army? Oh, yes, because you are there to make sure that Franz doesn't get shot at quite so much. Okay. Okay. Inviolatable. Hero hasn't moved. No, you're a scout. You're fine. Tell you who we haven't moved, though. Good old Toddy.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, Toddy, move that way. And then we're going to upgrade this. It's going to take 4 turns, but hopefully we'll be able to pick up a priest on the way north. You are scouting this way.
Seek out the heretics.
Carry on scouting.
Where heretics lurk. Move.
Keep an eye over here. Worth a go. There we go. Settlement upgrade. I'm not spending money on upgrading things at the moment. May sound a bit silly, but we need to keep hold of our money just in case we need more troops. which is entirely plausible because we don't really have enough. So,
I refuse.
yeah.
Yes, General.
Now, on to things about the lockdown. How are you all
The
coping?
heretics.
Hopefully well. My partner and I, we made fudge today. Lotus Biscoff fudge and Curly Whirly fudge. I will be uploading a picture to Twitter at some point, hopefully. So, nice homemade fudge. I'll even put the recipe in, and I will let you know quite how it turns out. It's in the fridge at the moment. Doesn't say to chill, but we left it out on the side, which is what it told us to do, and it hasn't quite firmed up the way that we thought it was going to. I mean, I eat a lot of fudge, Cornish fudge mainly, clotted cream. That's the kind of fudge that I love. So I'm hoping that it turns out fantastically. If not, I'll still post it up because it's worth a look. Shows that I'm not just playing games with my time off. Actually trying to do something sensible and learn new skills. Although learning new skills for me, not the easiest thing. I'm pretty good at like picking up new information. Like my mum used to call me Sponge when I was a kid. When I was must have been about 6. And my uncle got Walking with Dinosaurs, the big old box set. There was like, I don't know, 10 or 12 different episodes on it. Like, including the how they made it kind of thing. And I could remember all of it. To be fair, I can even remember most of the episodes and what they did. So, hopefully, if I learned how to do fudge properly, that might be nice. I can make my own, wouldn't have to buy any then. Anyway, that's enough about me talking about fudge. Don't need leaderships. We shall send a military force. And we win! Okay, we now have supply wagons. That's good. No, we'll go for inner circle and we'll just work out all of the... We'll get all of the cavalry one done. Nothing else really matters at the moment. Alright, so they've pulled the army away from here. Yeah, we should be able to do that. We'll do this one ourselves. We want to give a good account of ourselves. Fight the battle. Huzzah! Now, goals for today. I want to do as much damage to Wintertooth as possible. Hopefully just make a many different looted ruins up in Norska. But I don't want to leave too many because obviously Skaven are around and they're nasty little boys as they are. So I don't want to be fighting them as well. We'll take towns when possible. And we will spend out to colonise ruins. Provided we can get the capital of it, to be honest, because we don't want to have non-capital regions. We don't want rebellions popping up all over the place. They're really hard to control that way. So if we've got the capital, we'll try and knock down a region. If we can't get hold of the capital and we can't keep it, we won't. And as most of the capital regions are in the interior, chances are not going to be the easiest thing to get hold of. Now let's pull... Oh, that's a hill. Let's just pull straight back.
We are ready.
There we go. Guns there. Want them kind of bunched up. Like so. And then we'll put a steam tank there. Steam tank here. Wizard over here. Priesty boy in the centre. 2 over here. 2 over here. And 1 in the centre. Kind of a reasonable formation there. Now there are rather a lot of them and I obviously don't want to get flanked.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
probably move one of these up to each side.
For the Emperor!
Oh, are they not going to come to us? Oh, okay. Both of these tanks then can move forward and start shooting at the giant. Wolfric on a chariot?
Handgunners!
Not what I'd do with him.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Right, they are now shooting the giants. Good. If we can cause a fair amount of damage to them, that's all the better for us. Alright, see if you can turn around and hit those skin wolves for a second.
Wreathe them in flame!
Alright, let's bring him up. And
Fire!
Vortex. There we go.
At speed! No lingering! Handgunners! Ready!
Okay, that needs to come back and turn around.
Hellblaster!
Hellblasters and cannons all fire at the giants there.
Handgunners!
Handgunners start firing in there.
Bombardiers! Ready for war! I channel fire!
Okay, those armoured skin wolves are...
For Heldenhammer!
They are going to take a bit of damage.
Of Sigmar! As you say! For Heldenhammer!
Burning Head can go straight through that gap there.
The winds glow hot! Missile infantry! Fire! Fire!
Yes. How many have you killed? Almost 100.
Position! Through the cannons! We are Sigmar's heirs! Handgunners!
Okay, now fire at the giant for me.
I'll burn them! Seething fire!
Okay, doing well.
Awaiting your command!
Okay, now everyone firing at Wolfric.
Sigmar exultant! At once! Without delay!
Oh, gonna lose a tank over here. Bloody hell.
At speed!
Alright, good. Wolfric is gone. Get as much shooting done as possible, please. Yes, there we go. End the battle. Now that was quite... well, wasn't disastrous. We didn't lose any units, but was a little bit damaging on the steam tanks and on our arch-elector friend Rupert von Leibwitz. But there goes Wolfric. I mean, so there's only that little other army that's nearby. And hopefully that shouldn't give us too much trouble. Because there's not that many of them anymore. That is the hope at any rate. But, yes. We can push out Norska, get rid of Wintertooth pretty much entirely. Then we should, in theory, be able to just swing round and take Kislev from the Skaven. And when it comes time to unite all of our elector counts, or all that are left, which I think is Ostermark, Ostland and Telebeckland, then we shall do it and we'll win. End of campaign, huzzah! But we need our northern colonies. We've already got colonies in the west, the lowlands of Bretonia and the highlands of the Grey Mountains. Grey? Yeah, I'm going to go with Grey. I'm going to raise it. I don't really need the money. But what I do need is to not take too much attrition.
What orders?
That's not great, but they are taking attrition.
No.
So that's not too bad.
True servant.
And for this guy, we are going to go for... Could go replenishment rate. I'm going to go fervent instead. Okay. In the provinces where we got rid of things. So what we need is roads for money, an Imperial Academy for Lord Recruit rank, and something to help with corruption. There was nowhere else I got rid of things. Okay.
Yes, son of Sigmar.
We stimulate growth with this guy.
Moving off.
Right, we should be able to move again now. So
I am innocent.
move to there. And in camp should be pretty much replenished, and then we can hit Naglfarley Plains and then Doomkeep. What else have we got to move?
The nation calls.
Yes, Toddy.
War
Go and hit that
calls.
army. How on earth did they hit the cannons? You can sod off with that absolute crap.
What does the Emperor bid?
Pointless. No, I'm going to wait for a Griffin. I'm going to go rally as well. And then we're going to force march this way. Actually,
On march.
yeah, we're going to force march to Middenheim. And from there, we'll recruit ourselves a priest. Franzy boy, get up on the land to recover. And then run up to Wrecker's Point. This army, I mean, realistically, I don't need you. So I'm just going to get rid of you. That saves us an absolute fortune. Lowen is heading north, that's good. This guy, let's go and get rid of this rebellion.
Ulrich's will.
Goodbye. And we're going to save ourselves a lot more money now
I will marshal
by getting rid of this. All of you, goodbye. 16 grand, that's not bad. Pretty good. Untainted is high, so corruption shouldn't be that high.
Protector of the
Let's see if we can get in the town. And we are going to go Route Marcher.
Sigmar lightens my steps.
Okay, Volkmar Zigrim. He's going as quickly as he can north. Maragliano looks like it's probably going to rebel. Alright, we'll go for wine. We'll go for walls. And then we will go for... I mean, what's the main thing? Corruption. Well, you're not wrong. Shrine of Sigmar, please.
Protector of the weak.
We'll wait until Telia rebels, because Telia's got a reasonable garrison, so I'm not going to need to do too... In fact, we could just upgrade the garrison. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Corruption is really spreading. I need to get rid of them.
Show me the accused.
Okay, we are going to spread all of these people north.
Sir, step to it. How should we proceed?
Like so. We want a full-on blanket of scouts out in front, because we cannot afford to get hit around here.
Yes, General.
You can come this way. I want to keep my eyes open.
You need fire? Pick up the pace.
Okay, Throg.
Refused.
Okay. You need a skill point. Okay, public order. Hasn't moved. You're a scout.
Direct me.
You're a scout.
Move.
You can come to there.
For
You can move this
Sigmar.
way.
Your orders,
You go there.
sir. I'll have a
Try that. Okay, that didn't work. No, not upgrading. Not upgrading. Not upgrading.
judgment ready.
Oh, you need to move, don't you? Okay, you can come this way.
You know who I am.
Although I reckon we're pretty much done. Once we've taken those two and those two, we'll control the center. Which is really what we want.
Your orders? They will be judged. What do you require?
Let us forge our faith.
I mean, it might be worth sending them north instead of over to me. Maybe scout out what's going on with the Dark Elves. I don't like the fact that they're in Krace and Kothic. High Elves really aren't doing well, are they?
Speak. I will hear you now. Be warned.
Am I even trading with you? I'm not going to pay you for anything. And I'm not going to be non-aggression with you either. You can sod off. Not like you even need money. You get free armies. Sorry, once again, I thought that was on silent. I think it's just my partner checking up on me from work. It would be nice if Bretonia went over there and dealt with it. So, yes, Corone. Go and deal with those Druki. Scheme of Doom. Wait, that's the one that destroys walls, isn't it? Yeah, Warlock Engineer.
You are not welcome in my court.
No. We will take the authority. As much as is humanly possible, please. As much authority as you can give me. Right.
I serve Sigmar.
We'll spend one turn here, and then we're going to move this way towards Lyonesse. Alright, we've healed, so let's come up that way.
Raise Sigmar.
Toddy, move this way. How much longer? 2 turns. Two turns is too long. Okay, piercing bolts of burning.
You summon me.
I have a really bad feeling they own Grayling Moot. Which does not bode well for me.
It is time. That's what
Alright, we are however going to go in at Nargle Farling Plain.
Patriarch.
15 lost, not bad.
It is best
Sack it, and then we're going to occupy it.
Are you?
No, it's not going to be easy to... Oh, I've gone the wrong bloody way.
I am the supreme patriarch.
Probably gunnery. Yeah, we'll go for gunnery. Throg's not going to be the greatest of enemies.
Praise be to Sigma.
Alright, we'll come into the sea.
Yes.
One guy go that way.
Seek out the
Want somebody else.
Your
You go
orders?
north.
Ready? No, sir.
Right, you're on the land.
I trust no man.
Okay, you come this way. Becca, come this way. Okay, I need to take Doomkeep. And that'll be fine. Prolonged Zint. I mean, we can upgrade this now. That will rebel. Fine.
Sigmarite Arch Lector.
Because that is a much bigger minus than would otherwise. What is this?
Armored in faith.
Hello! What on the earth? Right, okay. I know where I've got a war target.
Of the lady.
There we go. Have fun. Actually, Last Defenders as well. Where are Last Defenders? Are you at war? No, you're not, but you are at war with Chaos. Now, is there any chance? No. Well, how unvery lizard man of you. Not doing any of that. No. Imminent rebellion, don't mind about that.
Who calls? Show me the accused. Orders.
Okay, Volkmar is now beginning to get some half-decent replenishment.
Within prayer.
He can go north.
Now.
In fact, he could probably start a campaign against Clan Mulder. That would help. Ooh, High Elves going for the Druki. I mean, you're going to lose part of Ulf 1, but yeah, that might distract them. Maybe. Just maybe. Just maybe. Nagarond is apparently a lot more powerful than us. I would like to think that if all of our armies gathered in the same place, like if we were just at war with Nagarond, I would like to think that they would not be able to win. Whether or not that's true is a different matter. Just what I'd like to think. Oh. Winterteeth is really weak. Don't reckon they'll take peace though. Right, rebellion in Telia. Fine, or further.
Now? No peace, just war.
Yeah, I mean, there's no need to fight that one. Sack it and then occupy it.
Let us begin.
Right, now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to recruit an army here. Under a new general. You should be... Alright. Is there anyone that's against... No. Alright, I do actually need to kill off some of my lower tier people. Right, Route Marcher, -2 attrition, +2 untainted, +2 public order. Irrepressible, Quartermaster, casualty replenishment, and... Go for making him offer. A lightning strike and recruitment cost. Right, so he's in there now.
Champion of the faith.
And what we can do locally is flagellants. That's not quite what we need though. So go for a group of archers and then 4 flagellants. That should be enough to see off any rebellion. And then we can move up and start just taking taking hold of certain ruins. Yes, I thought the little buggers were here.
The nation call. Yes, righteous fury.
Okay. Let's go for more gunnery. And you can have blade shield. And then with you, my dear friend, you can have inviolable.
I serve Sigma.
Alright, let's move into Norden.
Guided by Sigma.
We'll take a turn's worth of proper replenishment and then we'll move north again. This guy can boost income, I suppose. Yeah, we'll do that. Done.
Yes, my lord.
We may as well stop force marching you. Oh, no, if we force march you, and we'll just get your friend to come and catch up in a minute. Got one more turn and then we can recruit him.
Now.
Franz can come to here. What we'll do is we'll take Ice Drake Fjord. Yes, we'll take the fjord, and then... No, that's not going to help, is it? Oh, that's a strong one. Yeah, we'll take the fjord. Then we'll bring Franz back and send Toddy up. Although Toddy can probably come this way.
I will marshal the men.
Specialist? Don't know.
Powers of oblivion.
Ah, we're going to share it. Heroes haven't moved. Settlements need upgrading. Imminent rebellion. Where was the rebellion? Rebellion is down here.
Cease. Praise be to Sigma. Honored to serve.
If we run this way, we are going to take a little bit of... Ah, the attrition's on Sartosa. Ah. That's extra public order. And that for the extra garrison. Now, if we can get ourselves a proper full province in Norska and clear it of corruption, we'll have a base of which to kind of replenish and stuff. Obviously, replenishment rate is going to be lower because it's a
Shadow Wizard.
unpleasant or uninhabitable region. So we're not going to work wonders with it. But it's like colonising Canada, essentially. It's probably got beautiful landscapes once all the corruption's gone. You know, like Canada's got beautiful landscapes. But it's freezing cold and you don't really want to live there. I'm joking, I would love to go to Canada. It's on my bucket list. I want to go to Canada. I would love to go to somewhere called Paradise Island. I believe it's part of New Zealand. I really want to go to Australia Zoo. Huge fans. My partner and I, we watch Meet the Irwins. Is it Meet the Irwins? Crikey, we're the Irwins. Crikey, it's the Irwins. I don't know, we watched that. That's brilliant. Big animal nuts, the pair of us. I mean, I'm a history geek as well, but we love nature. So, I want to go and visit as many like nature reserves and nature parks and just be outdoors. It's quite strange, really, because I love doing all like the technical kind of like recording and playing computer games side as well. But I love the outdoors, and I can't just do one or the other. I've got to do both. Warriors of Chaos have been destroyed. Oh no. Could they not have held on just a little bit longer? Oh well, that went badly. That was not quite as I expected. Okay, well, Age of Peace. Yeah, something tells me this is not going to be an Age of Peace. We're going to be very unpeaceful in the times ahead. Right, I'm going to move part way. And in camp. Come on.
Yes, that will do.
Team Keep can level up. And we can throw in... We could go Captain of Scouts, but probably not going to do that. No, we want another strong... Yeah, we'll go for an Arch Lector again. We'll do what we tried to do last time. Oh no, they're Huntsmen. No, I don't want Huntsmen. I want Cheapy Chod. Where's my Cheapy Chod archers? There we go. Okay, Route Marcher, Public Order, Reassuring Presence, Fervent, Irrepressible, Quartermaster, obviously. We'll go for recruitment cost, that can go down, and then we can go for casualty replenishment rate. And because we've got the recruitment cost down, just do that. Now this army can basically try and keep public order as low as possible, as high as possible, and try and like keep everything okay. This army can now come out to sea.
Servant of the faith.
Ready.
Bring Toddy this way as well.
So,
The Emperor can come up here.
men,
Oh, it's on force march.
in the name of Magnus,
Sorry. Colonize.
the nation calls.
Alright, we're back in the sea. And we're going to untax. And we can now recruit our level 14 weapons priest. Our little priesty boy. Armor and melee defense, that's what we want. Right, safeguard. We'll get you your spells. Impassioned and Auricize. Faith Bastion. Go for 3 in hit points. Inviolable. Benediction. And then you are done. You can go up and help Toddy in a minute. Right, now they've got 2 armies here, but they're not great. Chances are they're going to move up to Sarl encampment. Or at least one of them will. Come on, let me click on my own person. There we go. Right, now you can move north. You can move this way.
Now,
You can move this way. Have a look at our objectives quickly. Okay, we're done. We just need to confederate with everyone, and then done. Now,
Protector of
Bruno Braun. Over to Lyonesse, please. Okay, that can go up and that can go up. Give everything and the turn. We will start upgrading our provinces again in a minute. I just wanted to get as much money in the bank as possible. Because otherwise we're going to be spending money. And when we take these provinces in the north, we're going to need to start developing them. And if we don't have any money, we're not going to be able to. Yes, we will enter war on the side of our ally. Got to be honest, this is one of the easier campaigns that I've had. There hasn't been very many times where I've thought, I don't know what to do now. So, obviously, it's a lot easier for order factions. There's quite a lot of debate on Reddit as to whether or not that should be kind of tweaked out so that it's not quite so in favour of order. But I think the answer to that question is, well, it's basically in the title. The Order Tide is all of the good side factions. They're the factions that would naturally work together to stave off an impending doom. So yeah, they're going to have quibbles and squabbles and stuff like the War of the Beard, or the fact that Bretonnia wants Marienburg because they're traders and they don't want their peasants to have, you know, a middle class. They want to keep hold of that divide. So I do understand that.
I will hear your
But at the
petition.
same time, Dark Elves working together isn't as common as men and elves. There's quite a lot of times, as far as the lore is concerned, whereby they have had elves and dwarves and men and this way and that way all working together properly without having too much issue. Yeah, I thought they were going to do that. The buggers.
Protector of the weak. Faith
Okay, we'll just take the
shields
town then.
us.
Wiggle has less defense. That's not good.
Yes.
Oh, I could get all the way up here to reinforce. Oh, goody.
You're a pretender.
Because they do have some nasty things up here. But that's pretty much... I mean, they've got Winterpur. That's their capital. But that's a teeny tiny one, isn't it? Yes.
Wind of Shammon, I will.
Excuse me? You sure?
I shall be victorious.
Well, okay, if you're sure,
The
if you're sure it's that easy, what I'll do then is I'll come up to reinforce myself.
The nation calls.
No peace, just war.
And I'll save. And then here's what I'm also going to do. I'm going to fight it myself because I don't think it's as overwhelming as you think, but it's definitely overwhelming. Ugh. I think sometimes the auto resolve needs a little bit of work though. I'll be honest, I don't think the Order Tide needs a lot of work. You expect to have to fight uphill if we're going to be anyone that's a dark side faction. sort of like the Druki. You expect a lot of resistance, you don't really expect a lot of help. You're working as elves, men, Bretonia, dwarves, even lizard men. To an extent. You expect everyone to kind of help you because you're working for the greater good. Lizard men, not so much. Skaven, you kind of expect to be entirely on your own. And Norska, doesn't matter if you expect it or not, you are completely on your own. Because, quite frankly, I have never had a good Norska campaign. It is... So, the campaign that I'm currently doing, Total Piracy, whereby everyone hates me and I've gone to war with everyone and I'm doing really okay because I've got a doom stack or two and I'm wandering around trying to, you know, basically survive. Times that by 100 and you've got Norska. Alright, they're coming in from over here. That's fine. We're attacking, so the chances are they're going to leave us alone. Unless we attack them first. So we'll wait for our reinforcements to come in. And we'll get 4 of these on this side. And that can be 8. Do that, and then we'll grab the halberds, and they can be all the way along behind. And then we'll have our different peoples over here, and then Gelt here.
Yes, sir. Yes, General.
Gonna gamble because that's not a lot of magic. There we go. Thank you, Renaud. Yes, they are going to come towards us. What we're going to do is we're going to move back ever so slightly so that we can reinforce ourselves properly. Alright, we'll wait till the cannons and that are on. Here we go then. You guys can all fall in. Sort of here-ish. But what we're going to do is we're going to move a volley gun over this side. And we're going to form up sort of here.
Heading out. Seeking enemy.
Like so. And this one can be well over here. And we're going to form those up here. And these guys can be all the way along here. Like so. Toddy, out the front. And yeah, we'll keep a bright wizard here. Right, well that's where we're going to be then. Yes, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to move halberds out on each flank as well. Just to support the guns. My God, we've got a massive field army here. Yes, we'll form up like so. And it's probably best if we hold fire for a minute. Okay, we will do that. That. We do need to spread ourselves out a bit, so we'll put the warrior priest on that. No, we'll put the warrior priest there. Toddy out to this flank. We'll bring this guy here. No, we won't. We'll bring this guy over here. Less likely to get hit. And then we'll bring that tank to there. And this tank to here. And once we're all in place, feel free to fire, lads. Okay, we'll grab the 2 tanks then and we'll go after that mammoth. Now they have got a lot of cavalry. We do need to be careful of that. Do have to be very careful, but the mammoth is kind of the main thing at the moment. Kind of like the giants were in the last battle. Just let everyone fight the way they wish to fight. Right. Pull you back to about here-ish. Pull you back to about here-ish. Gelt, let's go forwards. We're going to start spamming out some magics.
Halberdiers, take the ground.
Halberdiers out to the flanks.
Numidia, guide us. Seething fire.
There we go.
They'll never move again.
For Heldenhammer.
Pull back. Pull back.
Captain of the Empire. By Ulrich's wrath.
Okay, they're doing fine. Oh, need reinforcements out on this flank.
I am a pyromancer.
Throw that straight through there.
Burn everything. Going. War. By Ulrich's wrath.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
Halberdiers.
Alberts to there. You can go around behind them.
Handgunners. Sir. Yes, General.
Get up into those marauders. You guys all turn around over there.
For the Emperor.
Steam tank doing okay.
By Ulrich's wrath. Handgunners.
Handgunners all focus on the marauder chariots there.
Sigma command.
Alright, you lot
Shoot them.
on there.
Halberdiers.
Pull them back.
Speed.
You lot form that way.
Guns of Gnome. Moving now.
Okay, they're doing fine. Toddy can run this way. Doing okay over there. Let's pull that tank out. Let's pull that tank out. My God, running that battle line is a bit like Caesar and Gaul. Oh, right, we lost. I'm sorry. Maybe the auto resolve was okay. We lost 12. I think that was a fair fight. I don't think it was decisive. I think it should have been much more, you know... no, it can't have been heroic. Definitely decisive. It's fine. It's fine. It can't be heroic. It wasn't overly out of the odds. Oh, what is this noise going on outside? Sounds like there's like a party across the road. Oh no, it's just some kids with sticks. Sorry. We live in... It's kind of like a village, but it's not quite a village, if you get what I mean. And like out of my window I can see into like behind some flats, and there's like a big open like communal space. And all I can hear is what sounded like a party, but it's just 2 kids with sticks going at each other with a bit of music. I think everyone's becoming a little bit crazy with this whole lockdown thing. I know it's sort of easing off a bit now, but yeah. Some of the things I've seen from this window. Absolute madness. Absolutely mad. Anyway, we are if we're lucky, going to be starting to remove Wintertooth's main production areas for their troops. So what I mean by that is we want to stop them from being able to produce mammoths. They can have giants if they want. They're really good for bullet magnets. We want to take away their cavalry. Quite anything that goes quickly and doesn't like getting shot at, that needs to go. Sorry about that. A little bit of a cough. Yes, basically anything that isn't such a bullet magnet, they need to go. Things like those wolves, the ice wolves, gone. Get rid of them. I want to find where they're being produced and goodbye. Oh, sorry. But yes, once we've dealt with this, we'll move on to Moldor and reclaim Kislev. Because we need all of that sweet Imperial land, and we can have our capital of the colonies in the north. Right on our ruddy doorstep is where it can be. Now I really hope Kislev becomes part of Game 3 with their bear cavalry. Kind of like... we'll sack it, and then we're going to go in and we're going to take it. There's another capital for us. Good. Right, we're going to throw garrison on there. We'll go for untainted. We'll go for growth, and then we're going to go for... we'll go for this building here for the untainted and the reduction in issues with corruption. That can all go up. Fine. Right, he should be ready to move out again next turn to hit Aceling's Conclave. Hard to hit. I would normally put these on Pegasus and stuff like that, but quite honestly, the fact that they're on the floor is what makes them so useful at the moment. Them being on a Pegasus would not help me at all. Frozen regions and chaos corruption.
True servant of Sigma.
Right, he needs to get down here pronto. Doesn't really matter if Naglfari Plain goes up.
How should we proceed? Now?
But, yes, specialist. Right, building buildings. Okay, we need to start upgrading some of our towns. There is fine. Artois, you can level up, so you shall. Oh, we should probably start in the Empire. Nuln, fine. Reichland, fine. Midland, fine. Brandenburg's fine. Stirling's okay. Arverheim's level 5. Fieldorf.
Sigma grant me strength.
You need to run this way.
I am Volkmar.
Okay. Wordbad. Nope. Templehof isn't quite there yet. Drakenhof. No, we'll leave that for a second. What we're going to do here is just go for that and that. That's fine. I think that's all of our Imperial... No, Nordland. That would be nice. And that is all fine. Beringrad needs better walls. That's fine. Now we can do the colonies. So, Bordeaux. Special port building. Corruption is an issue. But Untainted's going up, so it doesn't matter. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Could throw that in. Yeah, you know what we are. I'm going to throw that in. we need money buildings in each of these. So we'll have all of their special buildings and then money. Toll gates, hunting lodge. We'll get rid of that. Actually, we'll hold on to that for a second. Not because we need the growth, but just because we've got nothing to replace it with, so there's no point doing anything to it yet.
True servant of Sigmar.
You can hit that. Yes, that looks about right. What?
Guided by Sigmar. Moving out.
That does not seem right. There we go. We'll get our halberds back. Deadly onslaught. Yes. Right now, these two plebs out in the ocean. Where are you? Oh, that's Mundi. Where's the other one? Right, you move this way. You up here, and you also up here. We need to go and see what's going on. They have moved really far. Good.
Champion of the faith.
Okay, so
My journey begins. Praise be to Sigmar.
I would say move this way.
Go where I'm needed.
I'm not too worried about anything else at the moment. Dark elves are going to get caught up with high elves. And we are now out of money. Okay. You are a normal general. Brand Soulfire, I think.
Sigmarite arch.
Public order. Public order. Public order. You haven't moved. Okay, come over here for me.
Pick up the pace. Let us move.
Alright, out into the sea.
Proceed.
You can head this way.
Off we go.
Of judgment ready. March on the witches.
Okay, so having this many scouts does pose its own issues.
March. Serve no master.
But it's better to have these particular issues than not have any scouts.
Let's forge our faith.
Okay, wiggle.
Pick up the pace.
Wiggledy piggledy.
My faith.
Head over there to Bjornling's gathering, please. That will be rebelling very soon.
The weak.
Sir. Of judgment ready.
Okay, I don't really need any of these to move.
Direct me. Yes, General.
Come this way.
I trust no man. Hunt them out. Your orders?
Okay, you can go for there.
Scruff.
That's got a double. That's got a double. That's got a double. That one does not. It's that one. I don't mind those ones. It's the spinny wheel one where you got to connect the wires I don't like. That's fine. Unassign skill points. And away we go into the future.
You found.
Now there is every chance that we're going to spend a lot of time and money trying to make Norska viable with little to no gain. However, that may well be the case, but we kind of need to have it if we're going to bounce over onto where the Dark Elves are. And also, it's either us holding the north or Dwarves and Corone, and I'd rather not get hemmed in on all sides by those two. If we can keep them kind of in one place, it's going to be better for us in the long term. Because if we were to keep going, then obviously you don't want them all up in your grill. Kind of want them boxed away nice and elsewhere. Kind of thing. Because dwarves, Right, I'm going to level with you. Dwarves, I saw a post about dwarves on Reddit yesterday. Talking about how... Was it Reddit? Yeah, I think it was Reddit. Talking about how underpowered the dwarves are. How they have a useless economy and they can't get going quick enough. Now, I don't know about you guys, but dwarves only really lack one thing. Because I wouldn't even say they really lack magic, because they gain magic resistance, so it's not even like they've lost something that they don't have a counter to. They only really lack fast attack.
Greetings from Sigmar.
And I'll be honest, they don't really miss it. They don't need to. Their range attack and the fact that they are hugely armoured, that does away with everything. And I mean, dwarf garrisons, even on higher difficulties, are bloody good. And yet, I saw someone genuinely say that if they put, say, Krokgar in that position, in Karazakarak, rather than having the dwarves there, that it would be better in the long term because the dwarves were terrible. And yeah. See, I need at least 2 more authority to collect all of my elect accounts. And they've got territory up here that I'm not really... No, I'll take the authority. Alright, oh, that's down there, that's fine. Not worried about that at all.
Champion of the faith.
Alright, that's fine. It's doing what it should be. This guy can come out and just hit this army here.
What orders?
Lovely. Leadership on... Probably that. Just on there. Execute the captives. Right, now all of you back into Bay of Blade. Actually, into the sea, you'll get more replenishment.
How should we proceed?
Right, you can go up that way.
It is time.
I think that's going to be an auto-resolve. There we go. We're going to sack it.
Moving off.
And then we're going to go in and we're going to occupy it. So we've got the capital there as well. Growth. That and that. Then we'll take Toddy and we'll put him in here. Get a smidge, just a itty witty bit of replenishment there. And we'll do that. All fine. That's not taxed. That's not taxed. That's not taxed.
It is time.
Right, so I kind of need to see what's going on around here now. So Henry, come back this way.
Would be wise.
And Volar, come this way. Now, ideally, I need someone to go and deal with that. So,
Summon the Elector Counts.
Franz, oh no, you need to stay where you are, don't you? Bugger it. Right, get rid of all of that. Volkmar, this way.
Cleanse the Empire.
Right, you go to there, and then I need you to go and replenish troops for Toddy. This guy, on the other hand, can get boost income. Huzzah! Oh, Gelt. Almost put it into something I didn't need then. More gunnery, I think. Make your gunners as good as you can get. Bright Wizard, you have got all of your magic. Go for some scouting. You haven't been moved. Right, I'm not caring about heroes not moving because... Ooh, research. Bigger loss. I'm not worried about things needing to upgrade or heroes not being moved. Because quite frankly, it doesn't matter. I haven't got the money to do anything major anyway. Okay. Yeah, I haven't got the money to do anything major in terms of building things, so there's no point doing that. But what I can do is just leave my money to build up in the background. Because I need all the money that I'm getting in to sort out Norska, because quite frankly,
Direct me.
it's an absolute state.
Seek out the heretics. Your orders?
And I've just seen something on the Coast of Ulf one that makes me question what I'm doing. That one failed.
True servant of Sigmar.
He needs to move south again, because if I leave Bretonia open, then
There is
yeah, that's going to go
power
badly.
in prayer.
Back to the Copperberg class. It's not actually Copperberg, it's just Coke. So I abstain from alcohol for the recording. Wow, I say the recording, the live stream. I think the problem is with Total War. I say the problem is kind of an issue of its own success. We as consumers of the game, we expect big and brash, lots of factions. I was playing Medieval 2 last night because my laptop won't run most things and go up to about Attila and that's where it stops. But I was playing Medieval 2 just for fun, and I realised they only actually have about 13 factions. And they're not broken down into anything. They have 13 factions, that's it. Looking back at the original Rome, again,
Friends
probably
of the
less than
Empire,
20.
Come.
Defensive alliance. No. No, I don't want to get drawn into a war that I don't need to be in.
Greetings from Sigmar.
Sure. Sure, I don't see the harm in that. Not that you need military access with me anyway, because we're so far away. Yeah, that's fine. There are certain territories I can't hold yet. I need to use like a handful and build up a handful, and then from there I can push out. Right, so Aisling Conclave is doing its best. You are replenishing as much as you can. Go for Blade Shield, and with you, Benediction. Huzzah.
By the comet.
Right, now, I would like to take the capital. You've got obsidian. That could be useful. And that's where you're recruiting from. Don't know what you've got there, but it's not garrison.
They will be.
Right, I need to find out where they're recruiting things. What have they got here? Skin wolves. Chariots. Right, that needs to go.
The nation calls.
Go up and see what's at Skull Tracken. Have a look. Champions. Champions. Okay, so we need to take out Winterpire and move round with this force. Right, need to get as far. There we go. 51 will do.
I am in ascent.
Good, still get your replenishment. Sal encampment, let's level that up.
What does the Emperor bid?
And then this army,
Of the weak.
let's move you to there,
Forward.
right on 50. Fine.
Show me the accused.
That is fine. Where's our... Right, there he is. Oh,
Let
there
us
he is.
forge our
It's going to take us
faith.
2 turns, but we can get there.
Shield of faith.
Dreamkeeper don't need to worry about because of that. Right, I just need to get to there and not go up.
Yes.
Wiggle can stimulate growth and move over here.
March.
I want as much growth here as possible. Right. This is the state of affairs I was talking about.
This will
It's
fail.
kind of like
No.
in my Krogar,
What is this foolishness?
Protector of the weak.
and I can't really justify leaving Bretonia with this army when it's not really secure, because that is bad. Right, Lucchini can go for walls and public order. What's the big issue? Corruption. But to be fair, that should be fine now. Sartosa. Extra public order. What's the issue here? Corruption. Garrison should be able to deal with it. Oh no, because it's going to be Aranessa, isn't it? Okay, then in that case we need to get down here quickly. Add a couple of turns worth of, you know, happiness. Kind of. And then that should sort that out. Kingsglade, nope. As long as public order's okay, I don't really care. And then, yeah, we'll save the money for up north. So, here's what we'll do. Franz will come up and just kind of make his way up to Varg camp and take that. Because we can get, well, they can get mammoths, giants, and skin wolves from there. And obviously we don't want them having any of those, because if we're going to take out their other unit capabilities, then they're going to want to kind of recruit something. And I don't really want lots of mammoths everywhere, because that is going to be a massive pain in the backside.
Yes, General. The instrument of
And to be honest, I don't care that the AI gets loads of recruitment buffs and buffs on their economy and stuff, but cranking out mammoths is not the sort of thing that I'm prepared to let them have. Let them have their little marauders. They're easy.
your orders.
Right. Come on. So, target their recruitment, take over their land, get full provinces with control over the capital, and then we can start setting up our northern colonies. We're going to call it Canada 2.0. Although realistically, it's nowhere near as good looking as Canada and the people aren't as friendly, so it's minus 2.0. We're going backwards, not forwards. Yeah. Realistically though, it's not even Canada, is it? It's, I'd say it's Norway. Because if you're laying this over the map of kind of the world, Canada would be Nagarond. Albion is England. Bretonia is France. The Empire is Germany, with Marienburg being what's known as the Low Countries. So that would be Belgium and the Netherlands, Luxembourg, that kind of area. The mountains would obviously be kind of the Alps. I would probably say that Athelloren is probably Liechtenstein.
Greetings from
Although as that's more German, that's probably known, isn't it? No. Diplomacy, we're going to have to be really cautious with diplomacy now. Where there's no chaos to unite us, things are going to go very, very awry. And yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. Because if we're not careful... we want an honorary banquet because it doesn't cost us anything really. Rebellion at Massive Orcal. Really? Bugger. Good job with bringing this army back, didn't it?
Praise be to Sigmar.
We need to get some... 1 second.
This is beneath me. I am a queen.
Right, that army then.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Bring you overland.
I serve the hell.
It's going to take us a couple of turns, but we'll deal with it. Fine, Massive Orcal isn't going to fall.
Now,
Right, Franz.
make haste,
51's
men.
fine. And... no, we can't encamp! Why can we not encamp?
In the name of
Oh,
Magnus,
god damn you.
I am Franz. They will obey.
Oh, my god. I still have movement.
The Empire.
Fine, I may as well move the full way.
Move!
If anything, that's not as bad. Why is that not as bad? Oh, Gottrick and Felix are back. Where are they? I need to get somebody there.
Marshal the men.
Because they could go and help out over there or something, aren't they?
Yes, my lord.
It is time.
Right, well, I can leave it a minute. How long are they there for? How long do they stay there? No idea. No idea.
So,
However, we can hit Winter Pies if we're going to.
do this.
There we go. That's nice and easy.
Move.
Sack it first and then obviously take it. Now I could help myself out by not sacking it, but I want the money, quite frankly. Like, it's not worth a lot up here, so we may as well... have we even got tanks? Oh, we do have tanks. I'm not going to though. I'm going to go for Pistol Corps.
Shadow wizard.
And let's move this way. This dude is coming over here. That's fine. The dwarves are taking quite a lot of this. Okay, that's new. I don't like that.
I serve Sigmar.
Alright, if Toddy goes to Gottrick and Felix, we are going to hire them.
We'll make a slayer out of you yet, manling.
What malign beast must we face next, Gotrek?
Okay, well we have 30 turns of them. We've gained... well, Gottrick's gained... Bow Seeker. Oh, that's good. Plus 30 melee attack, plus 30 melee defense, 20% wards save and deadly onslaught. Ah.
What does the Emperor bid?
Right, let's
It is
force
for the
march.
best. The Empire.
Those two.
If you're going to fight,
Let's think. Actually, we'll move them this way a bit. Oh, I can't move them this turn.
journey, son.
Oh, and now they can't encamp. Oh,
Sigmarite
buggers. Right, okay, we'll force march up to Saal encampment.
champion.
Nothing will take that off us anymore.
I command here. Yes, to unite the provinces.
Okay, well, we want to move to Doom
Sigmar
Keep.
compels us onward.
Who calls?
Wiggle can come. Actually, Wiggle, you need to come this way.
Sigmar.
Because I need to keep an eye on what they're doing. Okay, Salzman, we're all fine. Where is Volkmar? Volkmar is running this way. Now ideally I'd like to be able to hit the Hell Pit, but might be worth going elsewhere. Might be worth actually coming this way to cut off their cavalry and just work our way up this way. Okay, we're just gonna run through quickly some of the skill points that they're doing or that they need. We're not upgrading settlements. We have an imminent rebellion that we don't care about. No. Now I know you can turn them on and off, and then you have little keys and buttons and doodahs and stuff that keep it going. Learned that in between videos. But it's such a hassle to set up. Yeah, they've confederated with the Chevaliers de Lyon. It's nice to see Bretonia getting back on its feet after we took out most of Bretonia. Yeah. I mean, we could have taken Carcassonne. And in fairness, we could have gone after Corone as well. Which, in all honesty, I might still do, because there's a special jousting tourney field or something there, if I remember correctly from Warhammer 1, which is probably the last time I played Empire. So yeah, you can always go for that. Only issue is that we're now all wrapped up in alliances. And that is a pain in the backside. So we've kind of got to wait for that to all fall apart before we can do anything, I'm afraid. Good old NATO. Holding you back since turn 75. Or whenever it was. When did we actually start forming NATO?
Friends of the Empire, come.
Whatever you want. Actually, you are good friends with. Do you know what? Sure.
Be at peace, for that is.
I'm gonna do it. I want a military alliance. Then the answer's no. No, I want to be high up on your list of priorities, Border Princes. I don't want to be low down with the defensive alliances. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to get all of it. And you'll go to war when I damn well tell you to go to war. Rebellion at Massive Orcal. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. We're going to run this way anyway. But I don't think we're going to lose too much. Massive Orcal has actually leveled up though, so we're going to throw in that. And we are going to go for... We may as well go for a Reichsfort. What's the issue? No, that's going down. Untainted is up. Yeah, Reichsfort seems fine. And then we'll upgrade to reinforced walls as well. There we go. We spent a little bit of money. Winterfire can level up. That's fine. Right, we're going to move this way, but not so fast that we take tons of attrition.
By the comet, I see no other option.
Okay, 52% this time. Let's see if we can... Why can we not encamp?
As is my right.
Right, we'll head to Doomkeep then. We'll get a smidge of replenishment for all this absolute rubbish that you keep spouting. Right, paved roads. Upgrade that. Sort out the port. And in fairness, we can actually go and grab that last province here. Colonize! Do. Alright, that's fine. Bay of Blades. That is coming along.
The nation calls.
That's going up. Oh, we can't. We haven't got enough money. They're recruiting there. This way. Why is all of that? Oh, frozen attrition. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine, I don't mind taking it if it's frozen attrition and not corruption.
How should we proceed?
Right, this guy can come this way because we don't need him over there anymore. And you are helping with the corruption. It's actually lower over here. Okay, well, we'll come over here then. And we'll skip all of that again. We need research, so we're going to go for blinkers for the charge bonus. And then up here, we've got the full lot. So let's go for... I mean, we could go for untainted, because it's quite high, but we've got people there now. So what we really need is growth. Because we need to start putting in buildings for untainted. Good old churches and steeples, cathedrals and all of that kind of jazz. We need to secure the north for ourselves and then bounce off towards the Dark Elves. Because if we can stop them attacking Lothern, and there's no one really there to attack our Bretonnian colonies. All of those peasant farmers that now have bows and arrows and pointy sticks. And those High Elves have really started pressing north, haven't they? Look at Clan Rictus fleeing south. That's not going to help you. Not going to help at all. Now, I've got to be honest, I really wish you could confederate with the Border Princes. Because I'm unclear, are they Imperial? Or are they something completely different?
Peace, for that is all I ever want.
Because I got the idea, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I thought they were like Imperial, kind of like Marienburg, but without having actually been seen by an elector. So they're like the disgruntled people that have kind of left. But I thought that, you know, you would have... Okay. So we're going to let the French have Britain, are we? God, that's going to please people, isn't it? Right, we're going to have to try and peace out with them because I can't even do this with them at the moment. Oh, you can't? Oh. God damn, right. That has been, for some reason, attacked.
Off we go. Even slayers.
Right, well, we can get state troops, or we can just get some regiments of renown. Right, get out of the way. Altar of Spawns, what have they got? A large garrison, that's going to need 2 forces. Move to there and encamp for me.
The Empire.
Okay, we need to see what's in Karakadrak. Nobody. Oh, we succeeded. Lovely. Ooh.
Not a chance.
That is rather helpful.
I am ready.
Right, we're going to encamp there. Franz, we're going to move to here. And then we're going to... Why? How? How has he not got enough movement? He's got more than enough movement. The movement is 50! The movement is 50! We've got 54%! What are you on about? My god, he's not going to go anywhere. He's going to get stuck at Doomkeep.
Bring me to my men.
Ah!
Now.
Yes.
We're going to get stuck here forever.
You know nothing.
Ah!
Servant of Sigmar.
My God, sometimes this game.
Volkmar the
Oh. Right, we'll move to there.
moving out.
And see, he can encamp with less. Why can he encamp with less, game?
Grey Wizard.
Just, I don't even know what is going on. Archlector, what have you got in your army? Oh, you are our siege army, aren't you? Okay, well, we want sharpshooter then. Zartosa's plus 25, that's good. Plus 15. Plus 1.
Awaiting orders. I will
And
do
then
anything
they
for
can
Sigmar.
be destroyed. Oh,
Ever onward. True servant
take it,
of
flatulence
Sigmar.
don't do well in auto-resolve.
Your word is my command.
That's plus 8. Okay, we are all good. Unassigned skill point for training. Block army. Specialist. Specialist. Right, and then it's just people that haven't been moved. And settlements that need upgrading. That I don't want to pay out for because the Empire does not pay. Does not pay. Oh, I can't believe this game and its bloody movement rubbish. You're lying to me, game. Lying. Is not true. 50% is all it needs to encamp. 50%. At 54%, that means I had an extra 4% I could move before I could not encamp anymore. What are you doing? And look at the Dark Elves taking on Old One. Jesus Christ. I don't like the look of that, because that's way too close. Way too close to my colonies. That's scary close. Although at least they're not attacking me anymore, because that means that I can redeploy. Although, I can't redeploy properly. Damned game. Actually, that's the point. Well, Norse could peace out now. Not that I want them to, I just kind of want to know if they would. Because we've been at war with them a while. And chaos isn't here anymore. So, I mean, it's possible. It is possible. Yes, we will send a military force. And we have done wonders. Although I don't know why I took the leadership instead of the money. That was silly. Right, just a quick check. Just in case they do. No, it's still low. That's fine. Right, we'll start off with the very, very quick attack on Bersenling's camp.
I will cast out all evil.
I'm sure you will.
Sigmar guide Sigmar.
And we have occupied it. It is now ours. Screw you. Charge bonus, weapon strength. We do want melee defense. Maybe if we go inspiring presence. Yeah, inspiring presence, and then we'll work our way up because we want them to be really good, don't we?
It will be an honor.
Okay, that's failed, but that is another one that we can hit.
Do not waste my potential.
I swear to God, game. There we go.
Shaman, will.
No, immortality. He's 20. He's 20. Oh God, we've got to keep them all alive. They get expensive if they're too high level.
Servant of the faith.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in some regiments of renown. For Gotrek.
It is time.
And then we are
This will bolster the nation.
going to hit this
Alric's will.
with Toddy. But I want to fight this battle, and I'd like Gotrek and Felix. What we're going to do is we're going to bring Gotrek and Felix up behind. And we're going to bring in Henry.
Yes, the red wind blows.
And then we can go on in. We can save it. And then we can have a fight. Because these auto-resolves are genuinely awful. Well, awfully good. Like, you could win this at the moment without having to fight all that many battles. And that's kind of part of the fun. I want to be able to smite things with my artillery. There's no point forging them if you can't smite people. God, where's the fun in not smiting anyone? They're essentially colonists that don't want to be colonized. You know, they need to pay their damn taxes. I need my money. How else am I going to fund my legions of war? Reforge the lost imperial colonies. No, sir. No, sir, at all. It will not do, I tell you. We need to smite these people. Properly, and on the field of battle. God damn. And with this, I'm pretty sure this stops them recruiting mammoths and giants. Oh no, what if that other army's all mammoths and giants? Maybe there's a reason the game is stopping me from moving down there. Maybe because Franz will get absolutely beansed. Yeah, I'm going to pretend it cares. That is my way of dealing with it. I'm going to pretend that the game cares. And that it's stopping me from getting completely beansed. It's almost definitely not true, but that's what I'm going to pretend. Right, now my allies are coming in from down there. So let's form up our gun line. Alright, so okay, well I want my gun line to be set up something like that. Except not like that. I want it the way that it's... No game. You're not...
Elevate cannon.
I want the cannons in the middle. And the Hellblasters over there. That is how I would like it. Please, game. There we go. And then I'd like... those over here.
Empire endures.
And those over here.
Handgunners!
I want all of my halberds behind, but I'll have these three in the centre first. Then I'll have this gun over here. And I'll have this gun over here. And then I'll have this halberd unit here. And this one over here. Wizard, little fly wizard over here. Toddy there. And him there.
Our weapons are yours.
And just stay where you are, to be honest, because you seem to be having trouble moving the cannons. Right, wizard over here.
Shalia protects us.
Right, Sigmar's sons can put up on this side.
We serve.
3 company militia on this side with the Tattersalls. Gotrek and Felix over here. You guys back, and then we'll pull the archers right behind everything so they can just fire over. That is my order. Let it be done.
The Heldenhammer. Forward. On my way. For the Emperor.
Right, now, cavalry over here to smite. I want you ready to smite at the earliest opportunity. Can that cannon even fire?
I hope they send in the great swords.
They can. Yes.
Hellblaster.
All of you fire at that mammoth. Except for you. You can fire in at the Norse controls.
Demigryph Knights.
Warhounds go in over here.
Prepare for combat.
Sorry, go up against the warhounds, rather.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Okay, they're almost at the gun line. Yes! Smite them!
Smite! Get them! Halberdiers!
Okay, halberds, let's move up.
Fire endures!
We obey.
All right! I will!
Alright, come over here. Cool.
Breathe them in flame!
Burning head all across here. And I'd like a vortex sort of there-ish.
Burn everything! Sigma guides us! Halberdiers!
Right, we need it up there. Quickly. Get the guns back.
By Ulrich's wrath! To battle! Let's go!
Boom, like so.
Swordsmen!
Swordsman over there. All these over. Right, archers. Are you doing okay?
Bring it
Yes, I think that you are.
for the Emperor!
Fire those over there.
Halberdiers!
Those back. Cav into the horsemen. Okay, end the battle. Didn't go quite how I wanted. Terrain, not great. But we only lost 7 and we did kill 465. So, we're getting to the stage where we are very, very powerful. Even with nuances of terrain and the fact that they can reach the gun lines. Because the cannons move forwards. Yeah, even with that we should still be fine. Or rather, we are still fine. Which is the main thing. I think it's the sheer amount of artillery that we've got is the reason that we're okay. If we had less artillery than that, probably wouldn't be. But it doesn't matter because we did absolutely rinse them. They've got slightly more than half left, but it's only a garrison, it's fine. And Norska has lost control of their mammoths. They have no mammoth production anymore. I hope. If they do, that is rather bad. Don't want them to have access to mammoths or horsemen. We want them to be using these chompy little marauder peoples. That is all I want them to have. That and nothing else. And then we can focus on someone else. The rats, maybe. They'll die quickly. They won't be around too long. If there's even all that many of them left, then we'll send in Volkmar and Gelt. Everyone else can prepare for a war against the Dark Elves in the north. We can claim all of Norska for ourselves. And then maybe the Poles go up and take the Polar Norskans settlements, where the Agol Wastelands. Yeah, that's what they're called, Agol Wastelands. We'll go and take them because they're worth nothing. And we'll use them as kind of like a staging point, because even if we don't, even if they're not great areas, they're still better than not having anywhere to replenish. So we'll be able to use that to attack into Nagarond. Provided we're still in the campaign that long. Because pretty much what we're waiting for now is for our people to join with us and confederate. Oh, come on, game. It's taking forever now. Come on. I think he's struggling a little bit. It's this heat. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm sat here. I've got the window open, the door open behind me, and I am sweating. We're just going to occupy, actually.
Into battle!
We have a lot of issues with public order. I don't really need to be making more for myself.
Victorious!
Uh,
Alive!
Gotrek can get into the sea and come this way. Henry. Do you know what? We're going to go for Fire Cloak. We're going to get ourselves some augments. Not that we really need augments, but, you know. Oh, they have recruited a load of mammoths because they can recruit bloody mammoths. Oh my god.
I command here.
Right,
This is my
Franz,
right by Sigmar's crown.
we're only going to move 59%.
In the name of
Yes,
Magnus.
for the love of Christ, we can bloody encamp. Alright, so that is now -2, that's fine.
Champion of the faith. I go where I
Get back to Ice Drake Fjord.
servant of Sigmar.
Doomkeep can level up, we will do that. And until we've got the Hamlet back, we can't do anything there, that's fine.
I am the supreme patron.
How much?
Very well.
Oh, we've already moved you.
Volkmar the Grim.
Oh, no, you've already been moved as well.
Sigmar's path.
So we're going to go for Untainted, and we are going to throw that in because the main thing we've got an issue with is corruption. Would you believe it?
How should we proceed? It will be an honor.
Okay, he can have spread public order. Archlector. Okay, you need... Gonna go Pistol Corps first. Yeah. Bay of Blades can level up. Alright, we've got all of this now. We're going to go for growth. The quicker we get growth in, the quicker we can deal with everything. This guy... Immortality.
Sigmarite Archlector.
Right, can we? We can. So we're just going to move this way and recruit another
Protector of
lot.
the weak.
There we go. Unassigned skill point. Fervent. Oh, it's Toddy. Ah! Immortality. Oh no, I didn't want Fervent. I mean, I guess it can't really hurt, but it's not what I was after.
The corpses.
Right, skip all of that. Skip all of it. Somewhere looks like it said it was going to rebel. Ostland is not very happy. Oh, Ostland is going to... Okay, that's new. I mean, we've got a garrison there, so it's okay. Troll Country, that's not happy. They're not happy. That's really not happy.
Sigmarite Arch.
Right, what's the military presence is 10. So I'll hold it here for a minute. Actually, no.
Protector of the weak.
Right, I'll leave it.
Sir,
I'm going to have to just basically bounce between the two. Wherever's going to have a rebellion,
power.
I'm just going to have to move there. Stop the rebellion when it comes for the town. Destroy it, then move back to the other one. Not quite what I wanted to do, but what I'm going to have to do nonetheless. I'm afraid. Puppets of Chaos are gone. See, we haven't actually fought Chaos. Not really, not properly. So Chaos needs to be turned up a bit. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to need more armies as such, because it... I remember it from Warhammer 1, whereby you just got tons and tons of armies, and it was a bit like Attila, which quite frankly is infuriating. So I don't think it needs that so much. I think it just needs to be made so that each army is slightly stronger, so they don't get taken out quite so quickly in auto-resolve, because let's face it, the armies that it comes up against first Empire armies, so Kislev, the Northern Electors, and the Empire itself, they're all really strong. And if they're up against Chaos, Chaos doesn't really have any ranged units. In fact, I think they've only got Marauder Horsemen to throw axes, and then they've got Hell Cannons, and that's it. That is all their range. Versus the Empire, which has archers, huntsmen, crossbows, handguns, all the artillery in the world, and steam tanks. So I think they do need to be turned up a bit.
Do not waste my potential.
Alright, let's try and move in here. What? I mean, I'm gonna do it. No, okay. I guess.
Yes.
And we know what that means.
Yes.
Volkmar can now move to sort of about there-ish
Volkmar.
in camp, and then take Frozen Landing next turn. Let's come this way, and we'll see what's in Kazid Bord Crag.
And mirrors.
We could unite that province pretty quickly as well. Right, that needs to level up. Doomkeep is not doing great, but it's not doing badly
Bring me to
either.
my men. I am Franz. They will obey. On march.
Alright, we'll move to there, and we
I
will
see no
encamp.
other option.
Godric, Gurnison.
Gortrick can move this way.
Refuse.
I was going to get rid of this army or move it elsewhere, but not going to now because of this lot coming in. How far can they move? Pretty far, but we can move further so we can hit them. That's pretty damn good. Alright. They're coming south.
I serve Sigmar.
Bruno to Moussalon. Actually, do you know what?
Awaiting orders.
We're going to go and wind up the Dark Elves. I know we really shouldn't poke and prod, but I'm going to.
You overreach.
Well, maybe. We'll see about that. We are not researching anything, are we? Let's go for mounted weaponry, then intelligence sharing, and then last and finally we'll get the Urge the Foul. Okay, skip. Oh, you can level up. Boost income. I mean, we're not getting any income from here, but that's besides the point. Untax that province and untax this province. We want as much of Norskurus as possible. Obviously, we can't have Albion now, and there's a couple of settlements that the dwarves have taken, but other than that, we want all of it. And then it's just going to be a case of waiting for those electors to join with us in sometime within the next 20 turns. I'd like to get Ostermark first. Or Ostland. Obviously, Telebachland's going to be last because it was the last one we had. Oh, I wonder if it'll be soon. Yeah, I wonder if it'll be soon if we get a Confederation offer. I hope so. Love having a nice little Confederation. Never know what you're going to get.
Greetings from Sigmar.
I'm not going to pay you for something I'm not ever going to use. You want it, you can have it, but it's either free or you pay me. Right. I don't really want to haggle with a toad. We are going to counter the rumours. And we're going to take Volkmar over here. And we're going to go into Frozen Landing. Colonize. Lovely. That can level up. And then we're going to go colonise Karakadrak. Colonise. Lovely. And you can level up. So we are going to go for Pistol Core. Lovely. Search the ruins. Okay, 6 sides. Well, it's obviously not that one. Right, it's not that one. Could be that. I'm going to go with that. Yep, there we go. Smuggler, income from trade faction wide. Lovely jubbly.
You have need of me?
Boost income. Thank you.
My order agrees.
Raise Sigma.
Show me the accused.
Okay.
We will.
We have got pretty much everything now.
Yes.
Is Kislev actually... Right, Kislev is not a major nation, so they're not there.
Kislev.
They're mainly allied with my allies. Well, with my counts. Damn. They're also allied with the dwarves.
Summon the Elector Council.
That is a stinker.
Yes, to unite the provinces. My orders are to move. In the name of Magnus.
Okay, I'll move there. You can take that. Better in battle. And we're going to move over here.
Godtrek, Gurnishan.
Why don't you go and assault his units? Cool, successful, lovely. Specialist. How many did we get? Not a lot. And they are mainly just recruiting chaff, but they've got a lot of mammoths as well. Luckily they haven't got one in the garrison.
Champion of the faith.
Right, that's now gaining territory. Gaining public order. That's not though.
To the provinces. Ready. Let us move.
No, there's no one there. Right, we'll come back.
What?
Over here. Oh, they would, wouldn't they? They've all jumped around the bloody ports.
Praise
You
be to Sigmar,
buggers.
champion of the
Right, we'll
faith.
come back over here then, shall we? Back into our own homes. Specialist.
Yes, General.
Right, he's doing public order. We'll level that up and we'll go for that. That's going to give public order as well. That's good. Not doing any moving of heroes. They're all where they need to be at the moment. Not upgrading any settlements because I need money. Oh, commandment. Oh, is that over here? Yes, it is. We'll go for growth, please. Nope, nope. And end the turn. Right, so we're not making anywhere near as much money as we were originally, and we have got quite a lot of armies, some of which are surplus to requirements, such as Gotrek, but although he doesn't cost any kind of upkeep, so that's fine. We'll just have to get rid of his units in a minute and send him off on some suicide mission or something. And yeah, we've got a lot of troops at Frozen Landing as well, where Wulfric comes from, his hometown. But that's all for the good at the moment. We need to stabilise the provinces that we've taken, because otherwise we're going to lose them. And we can't be having that now. So we're going to finish up taking the ones we need. And then we'll probably go after Moulder and get rid of them, because if they die before they get confederated, then all of their under Empire cities also go. And I have a feeling that their under Empire cities run throughout my bloody empire. Which means that that's the reason why all the Skaven corruption is going up.
Good odds for the great death.
Well, I obviously can't do this. So, thank you for weakening my enemies. Reluctant hero. Ah.
Be at peace.
No. No, 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 no. No, that's not a good idea.
For that is all I ever want.
That is also not a good idea. So many bad ideas. Okay, you've gone to war at Nordland, that's fine. Fine, we've got mounted weaponry. We are actually just going to do Purge of the Foul now, because I don't know quite when I'm going to go after the Skaven. Presumably reasonably soon.
What?
Alright, that's minus 33. No, that's minus 20 something. Right, okay, we're going to go for public order here, and then we're going to upgrade Winterfire.
I am Prince and Emperor.
We're going to come in here and we're going to hit Thorod quickly. We're going to finish this up, and then we're going to go... Ooh, that was costly. That was far more costly than it should have been.
Let's go. Attack! Now.
But at least that is Wintertooth destroyed. From that, from what it told me the auto result was going to be, that was not what I was expecting. Who's this guy? Actually, you're going to be better off in my army than having that many halberds, so get rid of that. You can come in. Fantastic. Right, you can replenish troops. Make us heal a bit quicker. And Franz. Should we go for... Defense for Spearmen, possibly. We've got 3 points left. Go Strength of Hardship, and then we'll go through Emperor's Finest. Yeah, that sounds about right. 5 turns. 5 turns, that's fine. Bar Camp. We're just going to throw some buildings in. There we go. And we can't level it up, it's fine. Oh god, right. That's actually making public order, good. Go for that then. Public order's going up there as well. Down there, but it's fine. Bit of turn or so.
You summon me.
They're going in. Bessening's camp is okay.
Not possible.
Imperial rebels. Successionists. Ah, damn successionists. What have they got again?
Never.
Oh, a lot. Bloody hell. Have I got an army nearby, or am I going to need to build one? I'm going to need to build one, I think. That doesn't bode well, because I got rid of pretty much everything. Right, okay, yep. What we're going to do is we're going to leave it there, and we're going to join back with this on Sunday. So I hope you've enjoyed our extra special part 13, which was not done on our normal recording day, or, well, our normal streaming day. Sorry, I'm just so used to recording rather than streaming. Yeah, not done on our normal streaming day, but that doesn't matter. So, I'm glad. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, then don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. Find me on Facebook and on Twitter. And don't forget, have fun and go nuts for gaming. See you later, guys. Bye for now.